Oh,
Okay.
you have a new icon. Oh, wait, that's the thing in the maze.
Yeah, the Shadow Man.
The Shadow Man.
But yeah. Anyway, so last we left off, some things happen. Vlad found a spooky booklet and decided to mess with it a bit, going mad in the process, and decided it's like, hey, why not combine this thing with two other books that I have and see what happens. Well, the result was summoning in his patron and a brand new god into this world, almost killing the entire party. And Eris rolling high enough for her god to intervene and send her back home. And after that happened, you guys figured out or saw the mayor for the first time, very elegant man, and then saw that Vortin had come back from the Feywild somehow. Then learned that he had killed Tyrone in a glorious adventure that happened off screen. He was looking very, very scarred right now and edgy, but also still the same Vortin, still the same child dragonborn. And then the mayor was like, "Why don't we have a party to celebrate my son's return? That you definitely helped in some way."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm.
why not?
All right.
we definitely helped.
We did something all right.
Yeah, you did.
You tried metal.
Tried. Hold on, there's
Participation trophy.
right. Everything. There we go.
Oh, I thought that was Nanda. I was like, what? Surprise Nanda?
He has returned.
No. Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
He's
All right. As long as it's actually working, because I can't really hear it myself. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that happens. The mayor invites you all to a festival in your guys' honor to celebrate the fact. He walks out of the throne. He walked out of the throne room to get situated and get things underway. And the rest of you guys are still here with grown-up Vorten. So what happens?
And I'm sorry, did you say what time it was?
No, I did not. But it's like, It's like whenever you guys arrived, and right now it'd be like starting towards afternoon.
All right.
Are there windows in here?
Yeah, there's the stained glass kind of windows that adorn the place that are kind of looking outside, but not particularly. So these little gaps here are the stained glass windows.
Arthur just looks outside and is like, wow, it's really weird seeing the sunset for once. It's been a while.
Yeah, after a while, you finally are seeing the sky change instead of being the constant between dusk and dawn that it always is. Always is.
Kind of refreshing to see.
And I believe last thing was said is like to go get a drink, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
So Vorten looks at you all and is like, "Well, let's all get a drink to put our minds off, or rest our minds, and You guys can tell me what you've done, and I can tell you what I've done.
Sounds good.
And you
Yeah.
all head out.
Actually, I forgot something in my room, so let me get that real quick first. You guys go on ahead. I'll meet you in the bar.
Okay.
So Vlad scurries on over back to the inn that you guys were at, and I'll just boop. And then after a bit of walking, you guys come into a bar. Not the same
Hey,
bar.
this looks familiar.
Hey, there's Art just poking his dead head out.
There he is.
No, he's not
Sorry.
there.
Get
What are
him!
you
Get him!
What are
I
you
just
talking
saw.
about?
He doesn't belong here. Sick him, boys.
You're not part of this continuity anymore.
Haven't you learned your lesson, old man?
I love
How many
young
times do we
people.
have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I like young people. Yeah.
Vothel will. How much money do I have? Well, I got a pretty penny right now. Vothel will order a fancy liqueur for the group.
Actually, Kale and I have a fancy liqueur
We
that we
do.
can. Yeah, we have Tyrone's finest.
Tyrone's finest.
Mm.
Oh boy. Let's
Ooh,
get
boy.
fantasy turnt, as the kids say.
Kind of an awkward drink to have, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's
no,
only one way to make it less awkward, and Vothel downs the whole thing. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
mean, you're,
Take
Voth-
bottle.
you're free
You know,
to drink
considering
it.
how awkward that would be, I won't bring it up. You can just buy the fancy liquor.
Yeah.
Okay, how much
Yeah.
can a platinum piece get me?
I mean, you're free to do whatever, and a platinum
Oh, shelf,
piece
I assume.
would get you. Thankfully, I have a good website
One.
for this, but where the hell was it? No, not that. Well, computer's being slow. Wow.
I
Yeah,
feel that.
I got a player's handbook right next to me, so I can just use that.
Hmm.
Wow, just a player handbook? Wow, and a fake D&D fan.
Shut your trap there, boy. Or I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
Tell you what. Okay, here we go. So you said a platinum piece, correct?
Correct.
I see. It would. There are 4 of you. Technically, yeah, 4 of you right now. Like, what kind of like? Are you going for the fanciest, like liquor
The
and food?
fanciest.
The fanciest. Okay.
The fanciest, smanchiest thing they got.
Still taking our drip, so you know.
Oh yeah, we're still in drip mode.
Mm-hmm. You can get with 1 platinum piece a whole bottle of wine.
Really?
Ooh, what kind of wine?
Yeah, what kind of wine?
It is a fancy.
Some
Well, I
old
don't
woman
know.
Chardonnay?
We'll go with that. Because I don't know my wines.
I just know Chardonnay because that's what my grandma drinks.
Hmm.
Well, I'll say that it comes from the top shelf of the bar.
Mm.
I
So-
tossed a platinum piece over and I bring it back, bring the drink to my companions, and I say, "Well, I believe we can call our first mission a success."
First and only.
Yeah. I'm. Besides the whole town we kind of left behind.
I'm sure everything's fine. You said you let your god down there, right?
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, they're definitely
she
fine then.
won.
How much destruction she left behind.
Who knows?
Was it a kaiju battle?
Maybe. So you got the wine. You eating anything, or is that it?
Hmm. I don't know. Is anyone hungry?
Art's always hungry.
Then, well, I'm not feeding everybody.
I'm fine.
Don't be selfish now.
Hey, I bought the wine.
That's your problem.
I bought the Chardonnay.
Yeah, and also Vorn's with you guys. He's just watching this happen. Um, so you have the bottle at the table. Do you have like any glasses with it?
I was assuming the glasses will just come with it.
I mean, you're buying a bottle of wine. Did you say it was for other people?
Hmm. Do I have glasses? I have a water skin. I can just put it in there. We can just take sips from there.
Just go get glasses. It's not that hard.
Ask for glasses.
Uh, okay. I'll walk back. Okay, I'll walk back up and I'll ask for glasses as well for my compatriots.
The bar person gives you. You say how many, right?
Yep. How many of us are here for? 5. Because
Yeah.
Fortin can drink now.
He's a big boy. So yeah, they gave you 5 glasses. And come back.
A
They like kind of give them to you like without really taking much note of you because they're, despite what the map looks like, it's kind of busy.
Hmm. Okay, then in that case, once I... Oh shit, the song slaps. But yeah, I bring it back and I say, well, I start pouring it out and handing it out to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, anyone want to make a toast?
um.
I mean,
I
sure.
feel, shouldn't we wait for Vlad?
Oh yeah, we should probably wait for him.
Yeah. I don't know how long it takes to get something out of your room.
It's been at least like maybe 10 or so minutes.
That's way too long.
Hmm. I'm sure everything's fine. I mean, we made it back home safe. What could possibly go wrong?
You say
For
that.
why we're
You
here
say
in the
that.
first place.
You say that.
Yeah.
So I had something. You know, I can just ask Vlad again when he gets back. But I wanted to ask formally for guys' help. I've been trying to find a friend of mine for a long time, and I just found out he's in the Well of the Worlds where Vathel and I went to. And if we aren't really doing anything, anything after the party, I'd really appreciate it if you guys help me find it again.
This is the place you guys met that one ancient god being, right?
Mm-hmm. Where all the magic came from.
Where all magic is
Alright, say
born.
no more. Say no more. I'm in. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Honestly. I'm glad. I really need help because I don't know where to start.
It's like, and Vorton is just looking at you guys like, Certainly, some things have been happening since I was gone. What is this Well of Worlds?
It's basically where every form of magic is created, from divine, arcane, to natural.
Uh-huh. He's gonna roll something to see if he comprehends that. He does.
Oh, he's a smart boy.
It's like, well, that's definitely someplace that sounds pretty dangerous if it's from all magic.
It's kind of like when you're there, everything you know is just every inkling of magic you have is boosted. Like a how do I say
Amplifier?
this?
Amplifier?
An amplifier, yes.
I see. Might do something for me then, because he gestures to his sword that he put next to him at the table, make sure he's able to grab it at a moment's notice. This thing is rather magical. You see, and you still see the various runes that line the blade. That seems
Can I
to
roll
have been,
arcane on those runes?
yeah, sure. It seems to be
Arcana.
rather crudely carved into them.
That's a 22, my dude.
Okay, 19.
Me.
It's Fey magic, I know it better.
It's still
Uh,
magic.
You know that the sword is definitely. It seems like a normal sword, but it's definitely inscribed with quite a bit of enchantment magic. It does have a hint of Fey origin, but not enough to be a problem. Both of you know this. It's basically the most rudimentary of rune work you've ever seen.
I wonder. Are you? Do you know how to use woodcarver tools? Am I right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Vothel thinks about his bow real quick.
Hmm.
Hmm. I wonder if
Can
we
I
can
ritual
identify.
identify on his weapon?
What?
Can I
Ritual
ritual
cast.
cast identify?
Are you letting him know that beforehand?
Yes.
Hmm. He like
I'm just
he's looking
curious of what exactly it does.
he's like looking apprehensive at you while also putting his hand on his blades like no. Slides it a bit closer to him.
All right.
And then he like clears his expression. It's like, so, what's with the clothes? Like gestures to all four of you.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh yeah, we're still in our drip.
We were wearing fancy clothes when we were in the Fae because the town was fancy too.
All stared at us because we weren't in the same as them.
I see.
No, it didn't bother me as much.
They probably wouldn't have liked me because I don't like those fancy clothes. Never did. It's rather stifling.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And then he just continues to sip on the wine. Are you all drinking as you're talking, or have you not drunk anything yet?
I feel like Vothel's taking a few sips.
Yeah, Art's drinking.
Okay. I'll have Kale drink a little bit. What about Eris?
She's had like 1 or 2 sips.
Okay. In that case, I'll have Vathel, Vorden, and Art make a con save.
No.
12.
Why? Why, dice? Why you betray me? Yes, you betray me so.
Kale's fine. Unfortunately, Art and Vathel aren't. You're feeling a little bit tipsy. Not enough to like impede anything, but you can feel the effects of the alcohol kicking in a little bit.
Hmm.
I mean, I paid a pretty penny for it. I hope I feel something.
I mean, it's kind of pretty strong. And it has like a nice deeper red to it. Almost like you're drinking blood. Ooh. No, just thick or viscous.
I was supposed to be the edgy one around here.
Eh. When you're not here, I'll be the edgy one.
Got him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, anything else happen while I was away? No, lots of things have happened. Learning the Feywild's rather mystical and just mystical. He looked like he was trying to say something else, but just it wouldn't come to mind.
Mm. Inside
I
of the
mean,
town?
since we last saw you, I don't remember anything of much note.
Kale's still trying to think through all this. Oh, then he speaks up. It's like, oh well, we and we had did some things in the festival, won some things. Me and Eris won some things. Also, before that, we fought two ogres who were rather dumb.
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember their names though.
I know they were hitting on the spell I cast.
Oh yeah, that was kind of weird. Whereas like,
Mm,
never heard of anyone hitting on a spell before. Those ogres must have been something else.
and I thought I was not that smart.
Yeah, I fought a few ogres here and there. They tend to not be that bright. See, one time there was this ogre who tried to trick me in crossing a bridge and paying a toll when he was much bigger than the bridge and the bridge was a plank of wood. I just walked over it and then he tried to kill me. So I killed him back. Kale just nods. Okay, so then a few more hours pass by. Everyone is telling the tales of what's been happening. Vorton tells a few stories here and there. You hear that he's been slaying like quite a assortment of creatures. Not really groups of creatures, just like big one after big one. Like he was trying to prove something. And then as that happens, more and more people come into the tavern. They order drinks, they order food, start having a good time. A local bard comes in and starts playing up some tunes when somebody asks him, hey, do you play music? It's like, yeah, sure, watch this. He plays Wonderwall.
Oh no. Can I join him in playing Wonderwall on my flute?
You can make a performance check.
Can I make
yeah,
a
it's
flute check
silence.
instead?
No, it's gotta be a performance.
God damn it. I can use my proficiency with my flute.
Too bad.
You got this.
Hey, 17.
Nice.
Hey, you never failed once.
Alright, and then the bard will roll to see if he can keep in sync with you.
I upstaged the bard.
Become the next bard.
Oh, wait, that's Kale. Never mind. Well, it's the same roll, but you get it.
Mhm.
You two are actually able to play rather decently together. There are some parts you miss. Bethel misses another two. The bar accidentally was about to like skip a whole like a whole verse or something, but then it gets right back on track once he hears Bethel playing the right part.
Kind of impressive, honestly.
And then after a while, or a little bit more, you see a one person come in who seems to be like an official, like governmental person, and he like speaks out to everyone, saying, come on, come all to the grand party held in a celebration of the mayor's son's return here at the castle." And about looks at his wrist with no watch on. He's like, in 20 minutes. Right whenever the sun goes down and the night begins. And the people that are in the bar just go, yeah! Anyone is welcome. And then he goes out. And then Vorn's like, well, seems we got a party on our hands.
A big one at that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go grab Vlad and then we can go party.
Wonderful. Let's head out right away.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys gather your
Mhm.
things. You kind of push your way through the crowd that has accumulated in this area. There's like a ton of people who are having fun right now. Vathos says goodbye to the bard, who continues to play different kinds of songs and tell different kinds of stories, getting quite a crowd following here and there. And then you guys go back out onto the big city streets. And you see that there are a lot of people lining the streets now. Like partying and having a good time. And just people drinking and singing together. People just doing like bets and stuff with each other to see who's the strongest, who can do the most flips, who can throw things the best onto the side of a building. There's some people who are coming out just saying like, "Oi, stop doing that," and they ignore them. And then you guys walk back to the inn. Yeah, then you guys go back to the inn. Make sure to go back up to the rooms you were staying in. Also, Daniel, what room was Vlad in?
Wasn't it just 2 rooms, right? One for
Yeah.
boys, one for girls.
Oh, yeah. So, Eris and Ard go into their room just to make sure that some stuff was not, like, stolen or anything, because, you know, it's still a medieval inn, so there's a chance of that.
Mhm.
And then whenever it comes time for Kale and Vathel to go in, along with Vorton, because he's a guy, you see that Vlad's stuff is gone. And there is a single note on the in-room table.
Oh yeah, I'm the only one here. I'll read the note.
Yes.
I'm the only boy.
I mean, I don't see why the other 2 couldn't also go in there.
I mean, you guys, that's if you guys want to.
Alright.
Maddie, you going in?
No, I'll just check for the stolen stuff and then make my way over to
Okay.
check on.
You don't really find any stolen stuff. You just see that your stuff was like moved aside to like clean the beds and whatnot. So nothing too serious.
Good.
So once everyone is like in the room, Eris and Art see that Vlad is no longer there, and you said Vathel would read the letter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you want me to say it, or you want you to say it? Daniel, you there?
Oh shit, I thought you were talking to Nate about that. If you eat,
My name's not Daniel.
I know it's not.
Yeah, so you want me to read it, or do you want to read it?
I mean, sure, I'll read it. You know what? I'm the one who's making this choice. I feel like I gotta be the one who reads this now. Then.
Also, it could do the cheesy thing of as Nate is reading it, everyone is having your voice in their head saying this.
Yeah. Let me also post it in the chat. That way everybody can read it along with me.
Also, wait, I will give appropriate music.
Oh no, somber music. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so as you read the note, it says, "Farewell for now. My apologies to you all, but unfortunately after the events that have unfolded 2 nights ago, I have found myself in a rather vulnerable spot. My patron did a lot more than simply grant me greater magical powers. Among that came a sense of calmness, brought about by its protection. I am no longer under that protection and need to find a replacement swiftly. Do not worry. I shall find you all again as soon as I have found the protection I seek, and will answer all questions you may have when the moment presents itself. Your friend, Vlad Kirith Fulheim.
Oh wow, this music hits you hard.
Mhm.
So yes, you say, and Bathel reads this letter,
No!
and you can see that's the handwriting. Well, what would you say, Daniel? Would you say the handwriting is stable, kind of unstable, and if he was like crying while writing it, what do you think?
Unstable, but not. There's no like water, like water drips or like anything like that. But definitely, it's more erratic.
Okay. Yeah, you see the writing on this letter. In some parts, it's like rather stable, like rather professional, and then other parts, whenever he was like starting to get like more so into writing this letter, his handwriting is a little shaky, like he's uncertain to do this. You can see like the state of the paper, where in some parts he like crinkled it a tiny bit, and that he just didn't want to leave, but it's something he has to do.
Aww.
Fafel puts the note in his bag of holding and says, well, at least he didn't say goodbye. And looks to the others to see how they're taking the news.
Iris looks really sad.
Art looks sad, but unsure exactly how to perceive the emotion of sadness.
And Kale is looking rather sad as well. Not as sad as Eris,
He's
but
bawling. He just cannot handle it.
no.
Kale is heartbroken.
Kale cries so hard that his drip just can't handle it.
He cries so hard that he can't speak for the rest of the session.
The rest of the session.
Yeah, he is rather heartbroken about it. Like a single tear falls down his face, and then he like dries it quickly. And then Vorden over here is like, he's looking a bit sad as well, while also trying to maintain his tough guy exterior.
Our new edgelord.
Well, if this is his choice, then we need to honor it. Because to chase after him and try and make him stay would be spitting on what he has decided to do.
I can agree with that.
Did he leave anything else by any chance?
Let me see.
Sure. He left behind also, what was it? A card for the vision card for the magical shop.
Hmm.
All right.
It has
Yeah.
3 punches in it. I'll keep track of it in Blood Sheet if you guys ever use it, but it's now the parties, I guess.
Yeah.
Great.
And yeah, we need to go back to that guy and like probably kill him.
Why not just buy stuff from him and leave him alone?
Because wasn't he like threatening us? Like if we didn't come back, he was gonna like hurt us or something with
No.
like those gems.
Oh,
No.
Am I thinking of the right guy? I'm thinking of the Cthulhu,
Probably.
the
Yeah, it is
Mind
the
Flayer
Cthulhu
guy.
guy, but he never threatened us.
I thought he
Yeah,
did. To be
Oh.
fair, it's been so long since we talked to him.
And whose
I'll give you
fault is
that.
that?
Yours.
to be fair, Art doesn't know who this person is, so she is out of the loop.
Hmm.
Just don't bring it to her attention. She will demand to go there immediately.
I hope that Vlad's safe.
He's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Nah, sorry, Vlad's dead.
Oh, well, rip.
No,
As soon as he
no.
went outside a portal, a T-Rex just dropped on him.
And it was technically before his long rest. Or before
Oh.
his long rest, quote unquote, hit. So he didn't have any spell slots or anything, unfortunately.
Damn. Poor
No.
timing.
Yeah. You see that most of his stuff has gone. Just left the magical shop card there along with the letter. Nothing really much to his name is left. You can see that the shadows are actually quite still, despite there's a little lantern in there lighting up the room. Almost like the life behind them is no longer there. They're back to their usual shadowy shell itself. And Vorn pipes up, it's like, well, no use in just wallowing in losing our friends. Let's go celebrate. For him.
I agree. Let's go.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to change out of my current outfit because I feel like I've been wearing it for too long.
Oh yes. Change and I'll meet you all there. And you see as he walks out.
Back into the
Yo.
familiar clothes, everyone! Woo!
Hooray! Out of the suit.
Vathel leaves the party too.
No.
Wait, hang on, I forgot something.
I gotta
Leave.
change clothes, guys. Teleports out of the
I-
room.
I gotta go pick up some cigarettes, guys. Be right back.
What are,
I gotta go pick up some milk.
What are cigarettes?
I gotta go smoke my pipe. Be right back. But yay, something more familiar.
Yay!
I'll miss
No
you, Drip.
sleeves.
I'll probably be back sometime. Who knows?
I never put the drip in my inventory. I have to put that in there. Hold on.
1x drip.
How much does that weigh?
It's just
Not a
clothes.
lot.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna make that like 3 pounds.
Yeah, something like that. And all you change back into your normal clothes. Art is now back in their familiar outfits with no sleeves.
Yes.
All the arms showing.
There's a gun show,
Even-
everyone.
Even the shoulder.
The gasp.
Yes.
How dare.
I mean, some people walk around with no shirt on. Can you complain at them?
Yes. And everyone changes back, blah blah blah, and you see that Vorn is definitely gone to the park. As there are a line of people that are lining up outside the the manor of the mayor, which is like back there. And it's a pretty decently long line, like people coming from that place up to like the riverbank over here. At least like maybe a good 100 people or so. And let me change this music because it's no longer a sad moment.
Gosh, what emotional whiplash. Because it's fucking party time.
Y'all can hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, good. Do you stay in the line or are you walking past the line?
I think we
Depends.
have
I'll follow
all
Vorton.
access.
Yeah, I'll follow Vorton, whatever he does.
Yeah.
Okay. You see as Vorton is like waiting outside the inn, meets up with you guys, and has you follow him towards the line. And then he sees how long it is. It's like, we don't have to wait in this. We're the guests of honor, remember? And he takes you all past the line as you're like up the line, past all the people up to the manor. Some of them like are going like, "Hey, get to the back of the line. We've been waiting here for hours." And then Vorn turns towards them, and they see him, and they get kind of a little bit scared because he's a big, intimidating presence.
Mm.
And then the one guy that shouted out was about to shout at you guys for cutting the line as well, but his friend's like, no. It's like, shut up, man. Don't want the big dragonborns looking at us. As you do so, you manage to get to the entrance of the manor, and you see there are two heavily armed guards there with a list letting people in. Well, like, they're checking people to make sure they're not bringing any, like, dangerous weapons or something.
Mm.
And most of the people are just, like, normal commoners and stuff, with some of them being, like, tradespeople. Some guards who are, like, off-duty who want to party and everything. You guys step up to them. Warren just looks at them. It's like, in Draconic, he says, "Let us through," if any of you speak Draconic, which is just art.
Aye.
Yeah, you just hear him in a kind of intimidating voice going, "Let us through. I'm the son of the mayor." And the two guards just look him up and down. They're going to roll something.
They don't believe him.
It's like, "You're the mayor's son?" He's like, "Yep." The other one's like, "Prove it." And you see Vorn dig into his pocket and pull out a signet ring and show it to the guards. It's like, "Yeah, you're the real deal. Go on in." And they both step aside. And before they let him through, it's like, "Are these fools with you?" Gestures to the party.
Who are you calling fools?
I don't know, you just look the part.
Oof.
Fossil squares up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
No. You better
Mark
No.
not.
looks at her own arm.
Combat's gonna happen today, boys. Nah. Waffles chill.
And
I am calm.
Vorn just looks back at y'all. It's like, "Yeah, they're with me." And once again, they're gonna roll something. Nope. No, wow, this dice is not that great. It's like, "Yeah, we're gonna need to talk with our manager."
Oof.
Excuse me?
I am the manager. I'm kidding.
And you see as the two guards go away, leaving their post at the door.
They call us fools.
And the door is open. It's like, well, they're not going to do anything about this. Let's go in. He like ushers you all inside while also opening the door for the rest of the people.
I know, that's a long line.
And you see as all the people start filing in kind of quickly, but also not like in a rush. They're like kind of respectful of people's space. You see them go in, and then inside is a grand foyer with a chandelier hanging from the ceiling with various works of art strewn around the place. Some of them paintings. There's some banners on the walls, like displaying a symbol of a dragon and its horde. Probably the royal family symbol, sort of thing. Then some statues here and there. There are some guards here who are just like keeping watch, but they're not like as heavily armed as the people outside. They're like standard, like maybe chainmail with a sword and shield on their back. And there's quite a few people there. They're already drinking and socializing. Some of them are in fancier clothes than usual. Not as fancy as your guys' clothes, but like spruced up. So where they don't look like they have dirt all over them. And you see that there are a few butlers and maids going around serving hors d'oeuvres and drinks and stuff, as well as a band in the corner that are just playing a nice party tune. And there's also a banquet table like in the corner that's like full of all these kinds of party foods in a punch bowl and everything. What do y'all do?
Alrighty. Immediately going to the food stand.
This is a lot bigger than. It's like a smaller, more crowded version of the party in the Feywild.
Yeah, there's at least a bit of space between groups of people, but not enough to like where the looks barren.
No one's social distancing, I assume.
I mean, yeah, no, there's no
Medieval
pandemic.
times, dude. Nobody even knows what that is.
Yeah. What do y'all do besides Art, who just went towards the hors d'oeuvres table?
Want to try out their fancy food, that's all.
That's called food in real life.
What'd you say?
That's called food in real life.
I guess I'll go over and I mean, it is a party, so I guess Eris is gonna go towards drinks. I'll offer. Oh, I'll offer to get drinks for everyone.
Yeah. And before you do, Vord's like, I will go find my father. Make sure he knows that we're here. You see him going off into the crowd. He's towering a bit above everyone else because he is rather big, so you know where he's going.
Mm.
Do you want to just come with me, Nate?
Sure, I'll go with you.
All right, time to get some drinks.
All right. And Kale's gonna also join Art at the food table because he's a little bit peckish. You see at the drink table, there's just like some punch bowls and stuff with various kinds of drinks and stuff. Some like glasses that are already full of wine, some mugs full of ale, just the simple stuff. While the maids and butlers who are walking around with trays with drinks on them seem to have more of the finer stuff. While at the food table, there is like plenty of meat dishes and vegetables and like fruits and stuff like that
Do I
as
have to
well.
like?
Hmm?
Do I have to like wave one of those people down, or can I just like take it from them like while they're? Is it one of those like just take it while they're walking away situations?
Uh, it's more the take it while they're walking away situations.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick drink of something and be like, "This is a lovely party."
While Art is only circling around the meat section of the dinner food.
Yeah, and Vathel, the drink that you got is like a nice fruity wine.
We stand.
And other food that are there besides like fruits, vegetables, and meats and stuff. There's like various desserts, like little pies, some slices of a cake and stuff.
I want. I really miss cake.
Kind of cake.
Oh, I'm gonna get ice cream. I'll be right back.
The proper D&D snack.
Nice.
So what kind of cake do we got here?
Oh, if we're getting snacks, I'm gonna go have a brownie. Be right back.
For fuck's sakes, people.
Wow. Everybody leaving for food.
Just for snacks.
I'm
You
kidding.
think I
I'm
have?
kidding.
I got some chips over here. Let me grab them real fast.
Oh god.
All right, I have them.
Yeah, so the various meats that you see
Literally
there.
just that.
Yeah. So the various meats that are there, like some are like some's like ham, some's like steak, regular beef cut, some filet mignon, you know, the fancy people shit.
Mm-hmm.
As
Caviar.
well
Now,
as well as some bear meat.
ooh.
There's like a nice big chunk of bear meat that's like there's someone there who's like carving up slices and everything.
I will take a few, and by a few, I mean you keep putting it on my plate until I say stop.
Okay, so the person who's serving that meat is like a nice human gentleman with like a tannish skin and blonde hair. Nicely cut to not like it's like long enough to not be tied into a ponytail, but long enough to like frame his face.
Right.
It's like, madam, we do have a limit of how much meat we can serve to everyone to make sure everyone gets some. Best I could do is
Doing
like,
the bear meat.
yes.
Eyes narrow.
You can roll an insight check on him.
Sure, why not? 16. Hmm.
He's not lying.
No, but I don't like the limits.
It's like
Right.
he's not firm, and his like affirmation is like there's a limit, but it's nothing about him is like screaming that he's lying about there's a limit.
All right, just put me how much you can provide to one person then.
Right away, ma'am. And you see him grabbing a nice sharp carving knife with like the big fork thing that you would jab into it. Jabs into it and cuts off about like 3 slices and hands it to you. They're like kind of thick, but not like thick enough to where you like need to chomp down on it.
Not dummy thick.
No, unfortunately.
All right, you win this round. And moves to the next set of food. Next set of meat.
Yeah. I don't know if Kale's vegetarian or not.
Just have him have meat, and then if we find out that he is vegan, we can say that it was what is it called? Beyond Meat.
Oh yeah, the
It
meat
was
that's made from
tofu.
plants. Yeah. So yeah, he gets like a nice slice of ham with some lettuce and vegetables and stuff to like complement it. At the drink station, I know Vathel got something to drink, but what about Maddie?
Eris is gonna try to grab a couple drinks for everyone.
Okay. You see that there's ale, some wine, some normal like juice, type drinks, as well as like tea. There's also a strange liquid that seems to be like bubbly, but you're not sure how that could be possible.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, also Daniel, when would you like your new character to come in?
Whenever, man, I've just been waiting. Whenever you prompt me.
All right.
Oh shit.
Boy.
Hold on. Do, do, do. Okay, so while Eris grabs the drinks, do you grab anything particular, or do you just grab a group of like tea or something?
Um, the cups that look easiest to carry multiple of.
Okay, they're just like normal, like glasses. Everything. They're not like the. They don't have the like skinny handles of like wine glasses, but they're not like mugs either.
Yeah, I don't want to drop anything.
So you grab those about like maybe 3 or 4. And as soon as you do, or like get them like stable in your hands, and you start walking in, a man backs into you and make a just a general dex roll to make sure you don't drop any.
Oh shit! That's what I wanted to grab, the ones that were easy to carry. Oh goodness. You said general decks?
Yeah, just a general dex roll.
Where? Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Oh no!
Clumsy Eris.
So the guy
Clumsy Eris.
so the guy walking into you, he seems to be like having a good time, just partying it up. And then whenever he backs into you, it's kind of like off guard, like he backs into your side. And then with that kind of force, you're not really all the way like stable with your drinks, and they just fall to the floor crashing. However, the sound is not enough to make people to stop partying and look. Just a few people who just like look, see you drop something, and then they go back to doing the thing. And actually, yeah, in the last moments before the glasses hit the floor, so they're like in the middle of dropping, somehow this man who just bumped into you sees this happening and he catches them all.
With his hand?
Yeah, he like Spider-Man catches it.
Dang. Which Spider-Man? Just kidding.
All of them.
And
Yeah.
you can come in now, Daniel.
Oi, watch where you're fucking going!
Sorry, what?
You almost fucking dropped these! I lift them up towards her.
I'm sorry.
These are
Boy.
valuable possessions to have on your hands. Why the hell would you ever drop something like this?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, hurry up and take them!
Does Waffle hear this?
Eris is getting bullied.
Yeah, you would hear this. You're not too far off.
Hold on.
Oh my god, I was
Waffle
not ready for that.
will walk over and be like, "Hey, why you
Oh, who
yelling at
are
my
you?
cleric? Why you yelling at my cleric, man?"
Whoa, hey, I didn't. You see, he like looks at everybody, like gives you everybody a good eye. Hey, I didn't mean any trouble.
And if you would like to describe this character,
So you see this man that's about 5'6", very much. You can tell that he's an elf because of the fact that he has long ears. His
Not an
eyes are
elf.
this cold blue, like it's almost like a little bit of like almost the color of ice. He's I'm assuming he's 5'6", so he's not that really that tall. He has tannish skin, chestnut hair, and looks to be fairly slim. He's also covered with what looks to be very tattered clothes. He's wearing what appears to be very tattered clothes and a scarf going around his neck, as well as like the top part of his chest. And he's right now he has a drink in his hand, along with Eris's drinks that she dropped. And he looks a little tipsy, a little bit.
yeah. So this man is just holding Eris's drinks like all in one hand somehow.
Thank you for catching the drinks at least.
Hey, it's no problem. And he goes ahead and gives them to you. Hey, what's your name? And he goes ahead and he talks to Vathel.
My name is Vathel Gazer. And you?
Vathel, nice to meet you. Name's Renuma. He takes a sip of his drink.
Yeah, I mean, you
Hmm.
Renuma to make a con save.
He's not drinking beer.
He's drinking juice.
He's not drinking anything.
What?
Just sipping on an empty cup.
It's empty for me.
Is that what he's doing?
This bitch empty. Yeet.
The cup is empty. It still drinks all of it.
Hey, I apologize for my tone of voice there, but maybe we can maybe I can make it up to you. Hi.
Um,
Well,
yeah, but yeah, sure.
wonderful, wonderful. Come on, let's all go. Come on, let's all have a drink together. He goes ahead and he tosses it off his empty glass.
Just
I look
anywhere
at
in
Birch.
particular, or on the
No,
table?
just behind him.
Like a bride's
I-
bouquet.
I look to Birch on my shoulder and I'm like,
He
"Damn, this
he
guy is
puts
kind of
his
crazy."
he puts his arm around both of you guys. By the way, as he drags you guys forward, or tries.
Yeah, aren't you like shorter than us?
Question: does Art see them at all?
Oh my god. Can we roll a D100 to see if Ark gets hit in the head with the glass?
Sure, why not?
Oh, who's
Mine
rolling?
and her
Then?
own.
Who rolls this, boys?
I will
Daniel,
roll
you gotta
it.
I
roll
don't
it.
want. Okay.
Oh no, Acorn, you roll it because you're DM. You're the DM.
Yeah. D100. Let's say on a an 85, it hits Art.
85 or above.
No, just 85.
The number 85. All right.
97.
Hmm.
All right.
Close.
So the glass just sails behind this person, hitting hitting like the table corner and like bouncing off, and then hitting the floor next to someone's feet who are just like talking. They see that. It's like they're gonna see if they can see who threw that at them. They do not. They just look at it and go, huh, and go back to talking with their friends.
Back to my question: do I see them at all, or am I still too busy just looking at meat?
I don't know. Are you still looking at me?
At a certain point, after I try to fill up my plate as much as possible, I'd actually go find them again.
Okay, I'd say make a perception check.
Oh boy, 10.
You go back to where you thought they were because you heard that Eris and Vathel were getting drinks, so you went by the drink table, but by that time, Renuma has dragged everyone off.
Huh? This party sucks.
And you also see Kale, who is coming up, coming up to the drink table to get a drink after getting his food. He's like, where'd everybody go?
I don't know. They all disappeared.
Maybe we should go find them.
Hmm. After I finish this pile of meat.
Hmm.
I want to drop it.
Well, Eris is with Vathel, so they can take care of themselves.
Agreed.
See Vathel shoot things, so they're fine.
And Eris is a cleric. They should be fine.
Yeah, yeah. After we finish, we're going to look for them regardless.
Agreed.
Good. Okay. Cutting back.
This party sucks.
Where is Renuma taking them? Because in the
He
current
is.
area, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, in the current area, you guys are in a big foyer with some paths that are leading further into the manor on the back left and right, like the back left and right corners of this foyer, as well as like two staircases that are going up to the second floor near those back hallways.
Do I know if the second floor also leads to more bars? Or is there just one bar where everybody's hanging out at?
There is one bar where everyone is hanging out, but you think you heard something about other stuff upstairs.
We're going upstairs. Getting that good shit.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what happens is that are either of you fighting this? Just letting this new guy lead y'all?
Vathel's just like looking at Birch and is like, yes, this guy is a crazy person. Not
Here's
even
the
cat can
thing.
speak with animals, just talking to his bird.
Yeah, and the bird just nods.
There's
My
this being peer pressure.
wooden bird.
Yeah. So you guys go up the stairs into the more contained area of the house or of the manor. You see that there are various pictures along various art pieces along the walls. There's some doors leading to other rooms. There's a guard that just passes y'all by and just gives you three a quick glance and then just keeps walking. And you
Can I
see
roll
his,
inside? Oh, actually, never mind.
I mean, you can, but
Nah, I was thinking there's no real point.
okay. And as you're going down the hall, you see that there are some. They're near where the because once you went upstairs, there are two other hallways that go deeper into the house now on the second floor, as well as the big balcony area that overlooks the first floor in the foyer. You see that there are a few tables near the fronts that have some other people's left behind food and drinks.
Alright, this is good enough. And he tries to set them down on one of the tables.
Okay,
Once
so
he does, he's gonna look around for a bartender or something.
you can make a perception check.
You got it. 17. Should make
Also,
this
why?
public.
Yeah, why are you rolling that at me?
Oh, this just before when I was making sure that all the rolls were correct. I always do the GM first. That way they're not public.
Fair enough.
They're public now. 17.
Okay. So with that, you like look around and you see that there are like a few of the like maids and butlers that are up there, but they're not serving any drinks. They're just doing like general upkeep and stuff and making sure that people don't go too far into the house. Like
Okay.
pushing away any of the like drunk people who are already drunk from wandering into the house and doing whatever.
Okay. Uh. Excuse me. Hi, you there?
What are you pointing out to? Butler or maid?
We'll go maid.
All right. So one of them is like a nice. It's like a short-ass, like a wood elven girl who's just like with like freckles and everything. A nice like amber hair coming down to like the middle of her back and like a nice braid. Everything. Her May outfit is like standard with like an apron over it with some pockets in the middle. They're wearing short sleeves because it's like, well, actually, they're wearing more long sleeves now because it's getting more into the fall season and stuff. So they had to put on their winter clothes. It's nice black and white and stuff with a nice like maid rag that's like covering their forehead and being tied back to keep their hair out of the way.
Hmm.
It's like, yes, sir. Do you need anything?
Yes, lovely. If you could you get us some drinks? Or could you, please?
You mean from the drink table downstairs?
Oh, that'd be lovely. If you could you get us 2 liquors of Lethos, please?
Oh,
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be waiting up here. Get us 3. Thank you.
Okay.
And I just make my way back.
Yeah. And she's like kind of confused and walks downstairs.
I side eye Vathel. Just gonna look like side eye look to Vathel and then look back at this guy.
Alright. I'm gonna sit down. Alright, so it's nice to meet you all. Like I said, Ruma, you said you were Vathel. I didn't get your name.
It's Eris?
Eris. Wonderful. Great to meet you.
And who are you?
Like I said, my name is Renuma.
Oh.
I am traveling? Aye, it's alright. Traveling. What about you lot? Your name sounds familiar. A little. But not too much. Tell me, I wish to know your tale. How did you come here?
Hold on a second. Okay, I'm gonna choose not to divulge much of our actual tale. I'm just gonna say, we've been traveling all over the place, you could say.
Oh, aye. Really? Where have you been?
We've been to many forests, many towns, many
By the way, do you guys
places.
have your weapons on you, or do you not?
My bow's in its little pocket dimension, wherever it
Alright.
goes.
Yeah. You're forgetting, Daniel. These are the bag of holding kids.
True.
We are the bag of holding squad.
Hell yeah.
The squad of holding.
We're
Yo.
actually in the guild they have.
Oh, you lot are adventurers!
So to
Yeah.
speak, yes.
I see. Tell me, are you the magicals? Are you the fighters? Or are you in between? Flippity floppy. You don't know what to choose.
Vothel does like the thing with his hand. It says like a
Ah,
little bit
filled it
of like,
properly. I got you. And you?
I'm a cleric of Groltuna.
Groltuna, you're a cleric.
She nods.
Ah, a mighty god, that one.
You have no idea.
Oh no. I got some idea. Little bit, not too much. I haven't seen her in person. I know some people who have, though. Crazy experiences, crazy tales.
What did they say?
Well, they do say that she is a wonderful battle maiden. And she has a tendency of interfering with a lot of things.
That sounds about right.
She doesn't like to stay put. Where are our drinks? Jeez, it's been 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
So after a little bit, once you say that, you see the maid that you sent downstairs comes back up with a tray of drinks with a nice, like, strangely purple-esque liquid. In, like, wine glasses.
Are they the ones that I requested?
You can roll to... You can roll to see if this is the liquor that you know.
Alrighty. What do I roll for this?
You can roll...
Liquor check.
Liquor check. What's my liquor check?
No. You could just roll a straight intelligence check.
Sure.
See if you know, just on looks.
The wizard rolls the intelligence check.
17.
Oh yeah, you know that this is the you said something of Lethos?
Liquor of Lethos.
Liquor of Lethos, yes. You know that this is Liquor of Lethos, except it's not really the one that you were expecting, because the one that you were expecting was like a golden color.
Mm-hmm. And you said this one was more like herbal?
More like purple, like a deep
Oh,
royal
purple.
It's like, here you go.
Are these the ones that I requested?
Yes, Liquor of Lethos. It's just that...
You guys make them different here.
Well, it just turned purple this morning, so...
Ah, well, thank you. I very much appreciate it. What's your name again?
Mary.
Thank you, Mary. I'll appreciate it. I'll remember that. You're a good lass.
Man talks too fast for everyone to keep up with.
Okay. Is there anything else you need?
Oh, no, you've done wonderfully. Really. You've done a really good job. I really appreciate everything you've done for us.
Thank you.
I go ahead and I push the drinks over to them. Alright, here you go.
Okay,
Ready?
and Mary goes off doing
Ready?
her maid duties.
Ready for what?
We're gonna take it. All in one go. Ready? Oh, come on, don't back out on me. I see your face there.
Look at Valve for help.
Are you good? You ready to
I
go?
look at Eris for help.
Wait, we forgot to bring our brain cells? Shit!
You forgot to bring the brain cell.
Damn it. I knew we forgot something.
I lift up the glass a little bit so that like it's to the center. Like almost like in a cheering position, you know, when you go to cheers in the middle. And I look at both of them.
Eris succumbs to peer
Waffle.
pressure.
Same. I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay.
Wait, so what'd you do?
Succumb to peer pressure.
Alright, we clean the glasses and then all in one gulp.
Oh
All
god.
right. I'm gonna need you three to make con saves, because this is wine all in one go.
Oh, yes!
No!
Yes! Yes!
Oh whoa.
Let's go.
There's a reason I asked for this. There's a reason I asked for this. It's strong.
Yeah, it's strong as hell. Immediately once you three down it, the glasses and like almost do it with the whiskey thing where you down the shot glass and turn it over, except you don't turn over a wine glass. You just set it down, and the liquor hits you like a truck. Not like you know what those are, but your throat is burning. You're like coughing a little bit. The warm sensation takes over your body completely. You see everyone else is like blushing a little bit from how hard the liquor hit. And I'm gonna need all of you to make a wisdom save.
Yes!
God damn it! No. Why do I have to roll 2?
Natural 20!
A
19.
Okay. So you felt like a magical compulsion coming over all three of you. Baffle and Eris shake it off. It's like we've seen this before. Runma, however, I'm gonna need you to roll wild magic for me, sir.
Oh, need me to roll a magic. So how many?
4d10.
Right. Three, 1, 3, 4.
I see.
We succumbed to peer pressure and won.
Good job.
You did
I
it.
mean, I got you drunk. That's all that mattered.
Yeah, you guys are definitely a bit drunk.
Well, I got two good rolls and 2 bad ones, so I'd say my luck is even.
So far, yes. Okay. Nothing happens.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
you specifically, you feel more drunk than you should be feeling right now.
Oh, well, that's definite. Oh, that is definitely the liquor.
Oh,
Yeah, you three, especially Runma, feel your like decision making just like gold dull and like vague. As anything you want to do, you must roll a simple wisdom check in order to do it. And if you fail or roll low, you have to do something stupid.
oh my goodness. So that's just at like physical actions, right? This doesn't affect talking at all, does it?
It's more talking rather. It's like a bit of both.
Okay, so because I want to ask Renuma what he is, because he asked what we were in
Yeah.
terms of traveling.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
wanted to
need
ask
you.
if he was magic.
Yeah, do a standard wisdom check.
Oh, regular.
Wisdom.
Okay. 19.
So you say what you want to say normally. You don't add in anything or say in a weird way.
Good.
You don't say you will.
You're kind of
Just go ahead and say
slurred in speech.
Gotcha. Lordy. So, what are you?
What do you mean? What am I? I am an elf. Can't you see? Very much like that fellow over there. What's his name?
No, she means what
Are you
are
magic?
you?
Are you an angel?
An angel. In order to respond appropriately, do I make a wisdom?
Yes.
Wisdom! Oh, hold up. Wisdom! Oh, 19.
You say it
19
normally.
club.
Alright. You're correct. I am a practitioner of the Arcana.
Uh,
Magic, yes.
huh.
Are you a wizard of some sorts?
Hold up, I need a
Roger roll.
cigarette. And go ahead and I take out a cigarette. And then as I do, from my hand... Oh, actually, if I want to do this, I want to... This is a separate action. Do you need to make a wisdom save again?
You, yeah, you need the. Well, you need to make a general, yeah, a general dex roll to not light anything else on fire.
Oh, you got it.
Because you're tipsy.
Oh no.
Well, I'm not... Oh, this is just to pick it up first.
Yeah, you like.
And the
Yeah,
thing that I do can't even put anything on true fire to where it becomes like lethal or anything.
mm-hmm.
I'll explain why later, but
Yeah, but like
it won't do anything.
you reach for a cigarette, you grab the pack and open it, and instead of grabbing just one, you accidentally grab them all and pull them out.
Oh shit! Just needed one.
And
Just,
a few fall to the floor with your listening grip.
I try to grab all of them as much as I can and put them back, even though they got on the floor.
Before they get on the floor, or when they
Even
fall?
even if they're on the floor, just like try to grab them.
Make another dex. Okay, you managed to grab them.
I grab them, put them back, and then I grab one in my hand. And some of them are like all dirty and crumpled, and I put them back
Yeah.
in my satchel that I have on my side. And I in my left hand, so I'm holding the cigarette in my right hand, and in my left hand, you see a little figurine of like a little devil, like like a cartoonish devil with like like red. It's like all red and it's like glowing a little bit. It has big horns. It has a little what are they called? It's not a pike. What is it?
Halberd?
A pitchfork. It has a pitchfork in its hands, and it's kind of sticking its butt out a little bit. And then from its butt, a little flame starts popping out, and I use that little flame to light the cigarette.
Nice. And as you do that, I'm gonna cut back to Kale and Art, who have just finished their food.
I might as well go look for him.
Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna need you to make a perception check, and I'll roll one for Kale. Actually, yeah.
Oh shit! Way
Okay,
too
so-
many.
Okay, so the 16 does it. You see from the balcony. You see from the balcony here. No, wait, no, that's a 14. It still does it. You look. You two start looking around for Eris and Bathel, who went off with this mysterious man, and you kind of hear them talking because, well, they talk kind of loudly, and you see them a little bit on the second floor the second floor, talking with this guy, and they had to have. Yeah, you just see them talking with this guy on the second floor. It's like, oh, there they are.
Indeed, they are.
They look to be having a fun time.
Do you look like we're having a fun time?
I mean, yeah, you do.
Well, alright, I'm just gonna walk up to hey, so this is where you guys were at.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you go up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
I
Well,
look at
wow.
him. I look, I look Ulf, and then back to Eris and Vothel. Who the fuck is he?
Hey, if you want to talk about me, you gotta talk to me. Listen.
I speak back in Draconic.
Fuck, do I don't understand Draconic? Shit.
Do you?
I don't. I don't.
Do
Do
you?
any of the rest of you do?
Okay.
Nope.
Weird flex with okay art. I speak
What?
back in Celestial. How about that? I got roll of wisdom for that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna speak back in Primordial.
Oh no!
Yay!
So
that
what's
only-
supposed to sound like really pretty chimes just comes out as like Vothel just like making like. Ah!
yeah, and Eris,
Celestial, you say? What are you trying to say in Celestial?
Vothel doesn't even know.
yeah, Eris,
Alright, fair enough.
you very much
God.
managed to speak in Primordial. Does she say anything in Primordial?
I don't speak Sam Memorial. Doesn't matter.
What do you say,
Don't,
though?
I say, don't be mean. This is a friend.
Well, none of us understand that.
Cool.
Yeah, it just sounds like
Oh.
water coming out of a tap.
Oh, yo! Wait,
Yeah.
but she's an air
So
gymnast.
looking back at
Yeah, wait. Hold
Sounds
on.
like.
Yeah,
sounds like wind.
yeah.
Wind's howling.
She's speaking
Looking
with an
back
air
at
accent.
Vathel and Eris. So, so who is he?
What are y'all fuckers trying to say? Anyways, names written. Wait, I gotta make a wisdom save, shit.
Yep.
Or, no, wisdom save, a check.
Yeah.
16.
Difficult conversation I've had to deal with.
Okay, you're able to say it a bit normally, but you're like slurring in your speech.
Okay. Hey, what? Nice to meet you. And I hold my left hand out.
Kale's like,
Gonna shake with the right arm. Wait. Shake your hand, but speak in Draconic again.
What the hell are you trying to say, mate?
Art, I think they're drunk. And Kale speaks that up.
You speak the truth.
It's like, why do you three
Listen,
drink to be
but
this
I-
way?
Eris gives a big ol' shrug.
We had some liquor levels. Strong stuff. Like, wee bit magic. Wee bit. Not too much, though.
There's magic in these?
Aye. That's what makes it a little bit. So it gives it a little bit spice. Didn't you taste it when you were? Oh wait, well, we kind of gulped it down, so I understand why you wouldn't feel it, but I have magic. Glad you liked it.
Yeah. Art and Kale, you guys should try some.
Well, seeing how you guys are faring under it, I'll think I'll pass.
I'd have
Wuss.
to agree with him.
The double wuss.
That's not very nice to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a very nice thing to do. To not drink with your buddies.
Don't know you.
Nah, but you know them. When they're drunk, why'd you drink with them?
And at that moment, you see, well, all of you see, as Borton is coming back with his dad. It's like,
Uh
oh,
That's why.
Vathel, we're fucked.
it's
That
like, oh,
why.
there they are, Father. It's like, oh, wonderful. You all must be the ones who found. You all are the ones who found my son again. Sorry if I didn't get your names before, but was in kind of a joyous mood. Mind telling me what they are so I could properly announce you.
Oh, is that the mayor?
Hold on, let me roll that wisdom check.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, me too. Let me roll that too. Hell yeah.
Thank God.
Vathel Plane Gazer. That's Vathel trying to be super focused.
Yeah. And how does Eris do it?
That's it.
Eris.
Eris.
Wonderful.
Far away.
Wonderful. And I don't know you. Young man points over to Renewal. What's your name?
And as he crashes down and he hits the floor.
Lol.
Ugh.
Is he
Shit.
unconscious?
No, he's still conscious.
That would be a
Damn it.
nat 1.
He tries to stand up, but he's a little tipsy, and so he knocks over the chair, and then he puts it back, and he sits back down on the chair. Dranum!
I see he got into the liquor of Lethos.
Mm-hmm.
It's rather strong drink.
This is good.
Yeah. And
Is
then
that
he looks
what the
over
rest
at...
of you had as well?
Huh? Okay. So, the man looks over at Art and Kale now. Is like, what is your name? It's my good. Sir and madam.
I am Art Celtic.
Kale speaks up. It's like, my name is Kale Abanath. Nice to meet you. Oh, Alvernoth. Never mind. It's like, wonderful, wonderful. I expect you all to be on your best behavior while here, even though you are the ones who rescued my son. I expect a little bit of common sense and manners.
We won't let you down.
Good. I will announce you all in
Stairs.
a few minutes. Please make yourselves look presentable, and meet me down on the first floor.
No walking.
Yeah, and he goes downstairs along with Fortune, who's like gives y'all a thumbs up. It's like, you got this.
Eris gives him 2 thumbs up.
Just hard stares at Eris and Vathel. Should fix that.
What was the bartender? I looked to see if there's like a butler or a maid. Oh, especially if I find Mary, I'll try to hail her down.
Hail
Make a
Mary.
perception check, but with disadvantage.
You got it, boss. Oh, I gotta open up my character sheet again. Oh, wrong one. Right one. Disadvantage perception. 20.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn. Impressive.
You see, as another butler, this time it's a human man, like darkish skin, a nice like two-piece butler outfit with a nice tie, button-down shirt and pants and nice black shoes. He's walking by with a tray to or he's coming from downstairs with his empty tray, possibly to like take a break or something.
Excuse me, sir.
Uh,
I don't mean to interrupt, but could you get us some food? We're a little drunk.
yes, you're one of the ones who, as they say, party hard.
Let's. Hey, I like to party. There's no knocking it down on it. Don't knock it till you try it. Why are you being so pretentious?
He like glares at you a little bit, like, I'm on duty, sir.
You're what?
On duty. I'm working.
God damn it!
Well, thank you for being on duty, sir. I very much appreciate it. Now, could you get us some food?
Right away, sir.
Post haste!
Oh no, he's gonna spit in it.
He like scoffs a little bit and goes downstairs.
So rude.
I'm gonna
What
need all
did you
three.
guys think that?
I'm gonna need all three of you to make another con save to see if the alcohol has passed through your system by now, or at least lined up.
Oh, it's a 12.
Oh, Lord.
16.
12, not a 6.
Okay, so Renuma and Eris, you're still drunk. Meanwhile, Vathel is kind of sobering up a little bit.
Slurred,
like-
but not like.
Yeah, he's not too drunk anymore. He's a little bit drunk, but not to where he doesn't have to make the wisdom check in order to do stuff.
Yay! I can do things again.
Maru, you're magic. You know how to get to the magic world.
Can I roll to like cover Eris's mouth real quick as I hear this?
Oh my god, wait, Acorn.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen if he does that, right?
Uh huh.
Hey, let's go.
So
Roll your
as-
check. Roll your check.
Oh yeah, I forgot your head's a cloud.
Yeah, you still have to roll a check
So-
on like important decisions like this,
I still have to? Okay, wisdom
but not
check.
like normal stuff.
Also, if you do that, it's gonna be Renuma's gonna freak out. If your hand goes
Oh,
through my
no.
head.
You do it anyway, as Renuma sees as Vathel's hand goes completely through Eris's and disappears for a second, then reforms.
Wait, do I actually see that?
You actually
Yeah.
see that.
Okay.
I was talking to you, and then Vathel tries to put his hand over my mouth, and it goes through my head.
Hey! The magic worked! Told you there's a little bit of magic in there.
No, her head's
she
been
was
like
already
that.
like that.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
I mean, speaks in Draconic again.
I'm a cloud.
You're a... Oh, I see that you got the blue... Oh wait, I need to make a wisdom check.
Yep.
10, alright. How's that, DM? What do I do?
You don't say what you want to say. Instead, you like start pointing to the ceiling, like you're like one of those things.
Ceiling boobs.
You're one of those? As I'm pointing to the ceiling.
Yeah, he's pointing to like a square in the ceiling, like a ceiling tile up there.
But my hand's not too stable, so it keeps like moving around.
Yeah, pointing to a chandelier, the ceiling tiles, some high pieces of artwork.
So you gotta tell me how I get to Magic World. Please.
Music mark. It does exist.
Magic world? Well, there's a lot of magic worlds. I take a
The
Take a hit of my
well.
cigarette.
The well.
Oh, well. Why don't you want to go to the
Getting
well?
stuck in a well?
Have you
Shut
ever
up,
been in?
Baffle.
Have you ever been in love?
Oh
I?
my.
Several times? What about you?
I'm in love, but he's stuck there. I need him.
Did he die?
Oh.
No.
Oh, lovely.
I'm
How does
starting to
somebody
see where this is going.
who has died onto the well of you make no sense.
He didn't. He's live. I talked to him.
You can still talk to people who are dead, lass.
I didn't know.
There is a spell for that.
I nodded. Mm, mm,
You say nod.
necrophobe.
Huh?
the ne-
Where's
dead.
our meat? God damn it. First, Merilith? Now this fool?
As you say that, he is starting to come up the stairs with like bits of food. You didn't say what kind, you just said food. So like some hors d'oeuvres.
Aye. Thank you. Finally.
Here's your food.
Thank you.
Puts it on the table.
Eris. Lathel. Eat up.
Only if you tell me magic world.
I want to roll a wisdom.
There's
Right, 13.
You tell at least half of the truth. Because, like, are you defending this knowledge, or are you letting it be, like, open?
Defending it.
You're, like, kind of half defending it.
Okay.
Like, you're not going to reveal everything, but you're going to reveal some things.
Right.
Backstory, ooh woo.
Now, lass, let's say I can get you to the well. And I'm not saying that I am. You know, although it's a very hard journey and I know where it is. Let's just. I don't, for instance. Why would I do that? It's a dangerous journey.
You could do it. Please? Please?
Tell you what. If you eat, we can talk about it. Aye?
Eris sticks out her pinky.
oh god.
Also face palms.
He
Or
takes
also
a
face bombs.
Chaos of face
Renuma
bombs.
takes a hit, grabs one of the pieces of like food, and he puts it in Eris's pinky. Eat. We talk later.
And I'm gonna turn to everyone else. Guys, we should like take a bite of the food. Let's check him with us.
But we just met him.
I
I
don't
like
like him.
him.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to determine what the heck I would do next. um,
I look at Birch. Yes, yes. I don't know if we can trust him either.
Yeah, Birch just, like, shrugs.
Why are
As
you
Kale
talking
is
to a
just
bird?
looking at this happening, it's like, I'm gonna go downstairs, be ready for the mayor. He goes downstairs.
I'm gonna try to eat some food.
Okay. Is that what the 11 was for?
Sure.
Okay. So these are like finger food hors d'oeuvres. You know, like bits of meat and cheese, like a little shish kebab, but like tiny with a toothpick. And nice little finger quiches and like slices of pie.
Some zucchinis, some carrots.
Yeah. Like a little fruit salad sort of thing. You
Mhm.
start eating the food, and then a few times you miss your mouth, and some of the food clatters to the table.
I try to like bank it like a popcorn or something, or like marshmallows. Like keep missing.
Yeah, you keep missing. Eris, what do you do?
I'm eating some,
Okay,
and
make a wisdom check.
you got it. 13.
Okay, so you're at least starting to eat normally, except a few times you miss your mouth with some bites.
Gotcha. Well, I guess the mayor's gonna say thank you. Don't go anywhere. And I point to Renuma.
Alas, I'm not going. I didn't save. Who? Why? Why did the mayor want to talk to you again?
We saved the world.
What are you talking about?
We
Let's
saved this.
fuck it.
We saved his son.
Technically, you did.
Takes a hit of his cigarette. Go ahead. I'll try to get sober.
Thank you.
Can't have this talk while I'm fucking drunk.
I'm gonna get up. Okay.
Okay, you're getting the hang of being drunk a tiny bit. You're able to stand up, but walking is another story.
Ah.
You like shake your head a little bit, and with that nat 20 wisdom check, I will allow you to roll a con save to be less drunk.
Oh. Hey.
Less drunk.
Less drunk, less drunk.
Okay, so it processes through your system a little bit more, and you're able to like think clearly, like a little bit more clearly now, and you regain the use of your basic motor functions.
Hey,
Alright. Let's go.
alright.
How far up are we on the second floor?
Like a good like what's the height of an average story in a building?
We could say 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet up.
Okay. I might want to do something flashy. Is the thing.
You're still
Wow.
drunk, dude. Just because you can make decisions doesn't mean they're good ones.
Yeah.
Listen,
You don't have to
if I'm
roll to make good
Just take the
decisions anymore,
stairs.
but it's just up to you.
I will do something flashy, and if it blows up in my face, then it blows up in my face.
That's the
Eris
spirit.
has watched a show from below.
Okay. You all are going downstairs, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. As you're going down the stairs, Eris rather clearly now, and Vathel's still a tiny bit drunk, but can still walk normally now. You see as there's a little stage in the front, or near the staircases, facing everyone. And by this time, this table's being set up and stuff. Vort is there, just like keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. For him, that's kind of okay. He's just overseeing the construction of this little stage, and you see the mayor is just waiting in the wings a little bit, with some people recognizing him and like stopping where they're at and like facing towards him. As he sees you guys coming down the stairs, like he like nods a little bit, seeing you guys, and goes over to you. I was like, "Come, come, we're about to announce it in a few moments. Please come up on stage whenever I say, okay?"
I give a
Mhm.
thumbs up.
Wonderful, wonderful. So he has you led behind the little stage, even though everyone can plainly see you. Not a lot of people can, because most of the people that can see you are near the stairs, and that's about it. And once that's all said and done, he has you guys wait, and then he like gestures over to some of the maids and stuff, and you see as they give him a little bitty like almost a what a magnifying megaphone would be like, except smaller, more condensed, and like can fit in his hand. And as I hand it to him, you see put it to his mouth, and all of a sudden his voice booms out 3 times as much as a thaumaturgy spell would do, and he says, "Welcome one and all to this magnificent party. We are here today to celebrate a momentous occasion of my not so small son coming back home to our little town known as Shadowshire." And you see everyone stops, looks towards the mayor, and they all start clapping. It's like, "Here, here," stuff like that. It's like, "He didn't come back alone. He had the help of..." Like, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. "He had the help of 5 brave adventurers to venture forth into the forest and bring him back to us. They did a wonderful job. Took a little bit longer than it should have been, but they did a good job nonetheless. Here they are, your saviors, these guys." And he moves out of the way and has you all come up onto the little stage he was standing on and face the crowd.
Can I Misty step on the stage?
You certainly can.
Does it roll for anything, or can I just do it?
I mean, are you just gonna do that, or are you gonna do something else?
No, I'm just gonna Misty step. I don't want to like. That's as flashy as Waffles getting in this state of mind.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom check to land to aim the Misty Step spell on the
Oh
stage.
gosh, I gotta aim it. This is gonna be funny. Yes. Okay, it was almost a 3 on a die.
He
Okay, so you're able to aim it on the stage and appear right in front of everyone after going through a misty portal, coming out the other side. You see, with that display, everyone is starting to clap and cheer and yell, "Yeah!" And mind you, there's not a lot of people here, like compared to the size of Shadowshire, but it's a pretty good amount of people. As they're all cheering and stuff, do the rest of you go on stage normally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all come up on stage. They all cheer and clap for a little bit more, and you see the mayor come back. It's like, "Thank you once again, brave adventurers, for bringing my son back. It's been very lonely in this house without him, and as many of us can see, he has gone through a lot. We thank you again for this, and all of you shall be greatly rewarded. But where's the 5th one? The shadowy one. Where'd he go?"
He is taking a leave of absence from adventuring at the moment.
Ah, the return trip must have been perilous for him.
along those lines.
Well, I don't know much about adventuring, so might as well be true. But regardless, you Thor shall still be rewarded in his stead, and if you so happen to find him, maybe give him a little something from what we got. But before that, we have a performance. And you see as the crowd kind of hushes up, and he turns back towards the crowd. We have a traveling circus here tonight, ordered just for today. They happen to be in town, so that's lucky. We're gonna have them perform here for all of you and our brave heroes. Now, as he, wait.
Oh my god, it's the plain white tees.
It's not that. I gotta find a good one. Yeah, I'll just do this. Man. There we go. You can hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, you see that as the crowd parts and lets in what seem to be acrobats doing their various tricks, performing for everyone. People cartwheeling in from the sides, person coming in from the back or the front of the crowd. As you see a ringmaster of sorts come into play. He stands in the middle of all the acrobats doing their thing, doing fantastic tricks, flipping over him, swinging each other to and fro. You also see a fire breather come out for a brief moment and breathe some fire over the crowd with a lot of oohs and ahs, doing all sorts of things. You see the ringmaster stop them and say, "Welcome one and all to our traveling circus. We're happy to be here and happy to celebrate the heroes who had completed their mission, brought back the son of the mayor. Will now perform, so sit tight and watch us do our craft. Have fun." You see he bows out. And then what comes out is a strong man, a very muscular, like Goliath man comes out, flexing and showing off his muscles. You see as quickly there is like a huge like barbell in front of him with like many pounds of weight on it, like the round, like kind of circle weights you'd see in like cartoons. Mm-hmm. And you see him just like look over the crowd, gives him like air kisses and like look all boastful, and you see as he sticks out his pinky, puts it under the barbell, and lifts it with no trouble.
Whoa.
He like holds it over his head, and the crowd goes wild at this, and he uses his other hands like, "Come on, louder, louder," puts his hand into his ear, "I can't hear you." And then you see him lift up the pinky and then twirl it so the end of the barbell is standing on his pinky. It's like, yeah, yeah. And you see him put it down and then go off to the side, and then that barbell is like, well, he takes the barbell with him in his other hand, just with ease, as he goes off to the side. Next, you see as the same flame man comes out. He like drinks something and pulls out a stick with like a bit of cloth on the end. And you see as he holds it to his mouth and breathes out a brilliant flame of fire right in front. And you see as the flame starts turning into more of a draconic shape as it flies through the air. Almost like one of those Chinese dragons. almost.
Hmm.
And then you see him pull out a sword and then light that on fire as you see him cutting through the dragon as it flies towards him, diminishing the flames. And the crowd goes wild for a bit, cheers some more, and then he goes off. And then you see the same team of flying acrobats come out with a more impressive looking man with like blonde hair and a framed angular jaw. Almost like if Gaston had blonde hair.
All right.
And you see as the acrobats quickly behind him scale up into a human pyramid, and you see him smile, put out his arms, and does a full-on backflip right onto the top.
A
All right.
And
that's
then you
pretty
see
cool.
the pyramid, he like jumps up, and the guys in the pyramid all flip to be like a diamond shape as he lands on top of that. And the crowd goes wild yet again. And you see him. You actually see whenever he's like facing the crowd, he like turns a little bit toward to make sure everyone sees him. And you see something on his left forearm. That's rather interesting. If any
Ooh.
of you want to figure out what it is, you can make a perception check.
sure.
That's gonna be an 18, my dude.
Damn, cleric rolls a 4 and still gets a 12 perception.
I don't see shit, Captain. He has a forearm?
What's a forearm?
I'll roll something for Kale. Let's see if he notices.
Got him. First at 1.
That's a natural 20. The duality of man.
Right?
Okay, so none of you know this, but Kale is like watching this happen as he sees on this guy's left forearm, or under his left forearm, is a twisted deer skull with thorny-like antlers.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
And you see, everyone else sees as Kale's eyes like widen a little bit in surprise. And he like leans over and says, "Guys, I think we have a problem." He like points out to
Why?
where he can see the tattoo. And does anyone look at where he's pointing?
Yeah.
I do. I think,
see-
oh fuck.
You like look over towards it, like where he's pointing, and the guy's like still presenting and everything. But you see it's no longer there. Like a faint shower of sparkles come off over where you would have seen it. It's like, I swear there was something there.
Can I roll insight on the person you pointed at?
Yeah, sure.
25.
What are you looking for in particular?
I guess anything like, is there anything like under like, to see if this is potentially like a facade he's putting on, like being like the he was pointing at the muscle man, right?
The what?
He was pointing at the muscle man, right?
No, this is like a different muscular guy who's very acrobatic. Who's on top
So,
of this
yeah.
like, first.
Just to see if there's anything other he's like putting on like a show. I know he's putting on a show, but is he like hiding? Like I don't know how to word this right. Ugh.
He's putting on like an act or something.
Yeah, putting on like an act of some kind.
A facade.
Yeah,
A
facade.
Ah, there we go.
You like
I love
look
that Pokemon.
into more of what he's doing, but by the time you like come to a conclusion and need like just a bit more to like go off of, he like does a front flip off of the pyramid and then lands perfectly. But from the little that you can guess, he is definitely like a performer. but there's something about him. But you're not quite sure what. It's definitely not normal.
Well, time to put on the old waffle charm, I guess.
So whenever he front flips off of the pyramid, or the diamond-shaped pyramid, the acrobats come off of each other, and then do one last trick where they all like contort into the shape of a tiger. And you see as the Gaston-looking guy pulls out a whip and chair and just starts doing like the lion tamer act with it. And it looks like he's putting up a fight before the tiger like snaps back, and then they back up. And the crowd is just eating this up. They are just cheering, and they're just cheering and having a good time watching this.
Whoa!
Dab.
And then with that, the acrobats go back, unform the tiger and everything. They bow and then go off to the side where one last act comes out.
Can I like sneak backstage? Or
There
do
is
I
no
need to sneak
stage.
to that?
They went to the crowd.
Oh. I went to the crowd. Okay. Can I like try to like find that guy that he pointed out? I want to like not interrogate him. I want to talk to him.
You can make a perception check to see if you know where he went.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, you like see him for a moment, but then he disappears into the crowd.
So remember, you're still drunk.
Yeah. That's
God damn it, Liquor. Why must you do me like this? It doesn't
Yes.
seem that important for now.
Okay. So they all go off. You see, as one final act comes out, as a bard character comes out, and this person has a violin ready to play. As you see, it's a it's like a halfling woman who's like rather short, but is like on the stage you guys were at, so everyone can see her. And you see her starting to play. Sorry about taking a little bit, guys. Okay.
Guys, I got a bad feeling. I won't lie. I got a bad feeling about this circus group.
You see as she's starting to play this like wistful and beautiful like piece. Silence fills the room as everyone is letting her play this. The music is it's like sounding like it's not able to come from this particular instrument. Like there's more to it. As you see a vague silhouette and like mystical aura of like other pieces of instruments like above her that are like playing in harmony. See, as the entire audience is practically captivated by her performance. Seeing this halfling woman playing her heart out. How do you guys react to it?
Stand there bewildered. I guess I'm not gonna clap.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet, but like.
You see as she's playing, her violin is starting to get like a more magical appearance to it, like a nice blue aura of magic overcoming it and her. As you see her starting to float a little bit up, like off the stage a little bit, like levitating. As she's getting more in tune with the music she's playing, like putting more feeling into it, getting a little bit louder. It's very beautiful, like something that you probably would have heard a long time ago that like really moved you, but you haven't heard in like years. Anything else?
I was like, what kind of witchcraft?
Roll an Arcana check to see what she's doing magically.
Okay, sure.
Ah, soft 20. Definitely a good roll.
This is definitely like some kind of like it's definitely like something only a bard can do, almost like oh, what kind of spell would it be?
You can tell us like the level.
Oh yeah, it is a level. It's level 6. It's a level 6 spell.
Damn.
So you know it's powerful, you
Alright.
just don't know what it is.
Yes.
Because you're the wrong class. Or
I
not wrong,
can't
just
even
different.
cast level spell.
What?
I can never cast level 6 spell, not without some shenanigans.
Unfortunately. Yeah, was there something that someone wanted to do?
Not me.
Mm-mm.
Am I still super drunk? I've been eating to try to stave it off as much as possible.
You can make a con save, or a con check to see if your body has processed more of it.
You got it. 11.
11? No, you're still the same drunk.
Shit. Alright.
Anything else? Anybody else doing anything?
No.
Mm-mm.
Alright. So you see as the music still goes on, you see the magical aura that's surrounding her is starting to get like more and more intense as a new form is coming from her while also still retaining her own form. You see a bigger version of herself is being projected out onto the crowd as she's playing this beautiful work of art. This is getting more intense. And then it lowers down a bit. You see her big image starting to like move around the crowd with like as she's dancing while she's playing this piece. Her like physical body is staying in the same place, but her big form is dancing around the crowd. And then eventually she stops playing as she lowers herself down to the stage and then takes a big bow. As everyone in this crowd is now just amazed. They are cheering, clapping, all the things they could do how amazing that song was. As she
Clap at him
bowed.
hard as well, just like
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So she bows, and then after that, everyone, all the other acts come out, and they take a big bow as the ringmaster comes out and says, "Thank you, one and all, for enjoying our show. We unfortunately have to leave now, as we were only called here for this occasion. We thank you all for being a wonderful audience, and we hope to see you again soon. As for the name of our circus, you'll see us around, I'm sure." As they all bow, and then they disappear in a big puff of like arcane smoke.
huh.
As once the smoke moves away, they are nowhere to be seen.
Hmm.
What do y'all do?
Where's Wharton?
He's been by the stages and he's been by y'all this entire time just watching it.
Okay. Does he still have the skull on his back?
You can make a perception check because you're still a little drunk. Okay.
I got wisdom.
You see, as almost the same thing as the guy who had the tattoo, he actually doesn't have the skull anymore.
I meant Vorton. Does Vorton have the... Because wasn't Vorton carrying around the deer skull?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's gone?
Yeah, it's no longer there.
Alright, I'll pull on Vathful and point it out.
How are you doing it?
Oh.
I pull on him like, look at... Yeah, the head.
Hmm?
The skull of Tyrone. Didn't Vorton have it on him?
Can I look at Vorton to see if I notice the skull's missing too?
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit.
Is there any kind of advantage since I'm like trying to point it out, or no?
It'd just be normal because I'm like canceling it out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 15.
You're not really like you know where Eris is pointing, but you're like you're not sure if you can it's there. You just can't see it because you're drunk, or if it's actually like gone.
Hmm. Can I like walk towards? I want to walk towards Vorton,
Okay.
and I want to say, "Hey, man. Can I take a quick look at that marking that you had showed us earlier?
What marking?
The marking of that Tyrone guy you slayed?
Oh, you mean the skull? I put it in my room.
Put it in your room?
Yeah. I didn't want to carry that around in front of all these people.
Can you lead me to your room?
Why? My father still has something to say.
I believe it's something important going on.
As you say that, the father comes back onto the main stage and is like, Well, it wasn't that quite a show. As you heard the ringmaster say, unfortunately, I can't seem to remember their name of their group, but as he said, you can find them when they come into town next, which I hope is soon because that was quite a show. Regardless, once again, we thank our brave adventurers who brought back my son. Their payments will be distributed shortly, but for now, eat, drink, be merry, have a good time. As he gets off the stage and comes towards y'all, everyone claps and goes back to partying. And that is where we're going to leave the session tonight.
Oof.
Interesting.
Alrighty then.